everybody, this is Marjorie. Look at me today. I look like one of the, what do you call it, the slidey scopes. You're like, ooh, making all the patterns and all the shapes, you know. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite busy. I mean, I wouldn't like to, well, I don't drink, but I wouldn't like to wake up with a hangover and turn to somebody and they're wearing this. You'd be like, oh. Anyway, Shein, link down below, by the way. Now, my pal Senga and me, we've just been reminiscing about when we were wee, right? And we used to go Tattie Howkin. Now, some of you will know what Tattie Howkin is. Let me explain. Now, when we were at the school, right, well, we'd get the week off. We'd get a week off and we would go and go Tattie Howkin to help the farmer. Now, our farmer was Farmer Freddie, right, in the local village, right? Well, he was the farmer and he used to ask if he could get some of the wains for the school to help him pick up the tatties. And he'd go down in the, what do you call it, his tractor. And it would throw up all the dirt and the stuff and we would follow on with our buckets and pick up the tatties. But it was hard work. Oh, hard work. Because you didn't have like tatty picker uppers, you know. Nowadays, I suppose you would do it. Well, it'd all be machines, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have folk walking about like the Victorian days. Not that I'm saying I was born in the Victorian days, but I'm talking a wee while ago when you didn't have all the machines. It was a wee bit more manual work. It was a wee bit more harder work, you know. Wayne's now, they've got it easy. They didn't ken where they've come from. Well, some of them will ken where they've come from, but that's besides the point. I digest. Carry on. So, Farmer Freddie, right? Oh, you're hysterical. There was nothing going for him. He'd a limp, a twitch and a sniff. So, you know, he'd be walking along, he'd be going... I mean, he used to make a fill of him. You look back in it now and say, oh, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny, making a fool of that man. Now, Tattie Week, right? Tattie Week was in October. I think it was October. It's a long time ago. I can't mind. I think it was October. And we'd follow, and like I said, picking up all the tatties, but they were the days. Oh, they were the days because, well, you were in nature, weren't you? You were out playing and climbing trees and climbing frames and run about like Dougal. Dougal. What was he for roundabout? They're a magic roundabout. I was going to say take the high road. That wasn't he. Who was that? Was that Dougal? That was Dougal as well. STV. That's a long time ago. Anyway, times have changed. I say to Singer, times have changed. I mean, when we were out playing. We were as happy as a French fried in the can-can. That'd be quite funny watching a wee French fried in a can-can, wouldn't it? So that was that, and we were having a wee reminisce about our Tattie Howkin days, and I says, oh, that was great. Now, Wayne's have a week off now, and they're sitting with their Nintendo SD352s, and their mobiles, and their Snapchats, and their Tic-Tacs, and their Instagrammy. And it's all screens. It's all screens. Everybody's got a screen. In my day, we didn't have the screens. Some houses didn't have a telly. You were outside. You were out in the fresh air. You were getting, you know, a bit of exercise, helping the community, you know, and picking up the ties for Farmer Freddie. And then Minnie would help us. Minnie would be out as well. And Dorothy, Droopy George, right? She would moan the whole way round. Nothing's changed. But Minnie, Farmer Freddie used to give Minnie some of the ties because, well, as you know, Minnie brings me all the stupid gifts, but Minnie was always very creative. And Farmer Freddie used to say to Minnie, do you want some tatties and you can make something out of it? So, oh, she made lovely wee bracelets, you know, with the wee tatties, the wee new potatoes. Well, they weren't called new potatoes in the days because they were all potatoes. It wasn't until later on in the years that they became new. Because obviously, well, they couldn't be new then. Or they would be called newer potatoes now. Anyway, so that was that. And she made me a lovely paperweight out of big baked potato one time. Oh, it was beautiful. She did it in the style of Tinto Hill. Oh, it was lovely. It had a wee lump. I thought it was actually a cupcake. I thought, is that a wee cherry on the top? Minnie, she says, no, it's Tinto Hill. That's the wee rubble of rocks at the top. I says, oh, that's very creative. I says to Senga, when we were reminiscing about the Tattie Howkin, I says, what's your favourite tatty, Senga? There's that many tatties. I mean, there's like 3,000 varieties of tatties. She says, have you ever tried an Anya tatty? I says, an Anya tatty? Is that not a singer? Is that not that Irish singer that does all the weird things? That's why I thought of this blouse. Can you remember one of her music videos? She was like, do la la, do la 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 la. I don't know how it goes. Anyway, she says, what's yours? I says, I do like a Billy Piper. I don't think you can beat a Billy Piper tatty. So that was that, and that was a long, long time ago. But do you know that farm is still on the go? That family farm is still on the go, but he passed it down the generations. Farmer Freddie, who's got it now? It's still Farmer Freddy that's got the firm, but Farmer Freddy Junior. Maybe there's 3 juniors, I don't know. They all called themselves Freddy just for ease, because, if you're out and you shouted Freddy, they all turned round. But the one that runs it the now, well, he's moved with the times. He's one of these orgasmic farmers. Everything, all the vegetables and everything that he grows, and all the meat, all the coos and all the rearing and all the chickens and all the hens and all the milk and all the dairy products. Everything's orgasmic. So that was nice. What do you call? He's a naturist. I can't say that word. A naturalistic. You kind of what I mean. He's not a nudist. Everything's natural. There's no pesticles and testicles. So anyway, that's that. And talking to Tatties, my neighbour Neville, he's that gullible, he's that stupid. He opens the back door. And the other day, right, this is why I was thinking about Tatties, and he says, Marjorie, I'm on my own at the moment because Connie's away to the dentist, and I said I would make some soup for the lunch for her coming back. Can I ask you, Marjorie, how do you make a potato leek soup? And I says, oh, that's very easy, Neville. You fill a patati, right? You fill a tatty with soup, and then you poke a hole in it. And he went, oh, and I went, honest to God, you could tell him. Ha ha.